I've been watching Disney movies since I was really little, and I think then the most popular would have been Cinderella, where even when her life becomes a lot better, she's just beautiful. Like she doesn't have any power or anything. But I think as the Disney movies have progressed, and in 2015, Frozen and Brave have had princesses who are brave and they have power of their own, which shows the progress in women empowerment over the years.
I think that what I saw from princesses did impact my adulthood. I would say even as far as my adult life and relationships with the prince. Um, I always felt like there should be this knight in shining armor moment, which is really not that empowers a man and not a woman. And I didn't think that through or think there was anything wrong with it maybe until I sort of went through some relationships where I felt like I had not personally been empowered.
See it in a sequential way. Almost all the Disney princesses basically fall in love with the prince, and then it's just a love story. And sometimes, in some cases, I feel they portray them as a damsel in distress, which doesn't really help our role as women. So after watching it, a kid may think, oh my god, look at that pretty dress, oh my god, I want to be a princess. But then I don't feel that Disney princesses actually portray the strong identity of a woman or the sense of a woman who should, be dominant.
So Little Mermaid was my favorite when I was little. Mulan is definitely my favorite now, and I think that sort of shows a huge shift between a woman whose voice is literally taken away from her and the only thing that she's riding on is her looks and the fact that she's super pretty, to a woman who goes out and does things and makes things happen. Society and Disney has come a really long way just in terms of trying to figure out how to portray women as just as strong, just as amazing and capable as they really are, instead of just sort of like people who sit around wearing pretty dresses. Not that there's anything wrong with pretty dresses. I love a good pretty dress, but you can do things in them.
I think the first one I watched was Cinderella, and the ones after that pretty much had the same plotline or like the same storyline, where a girl meets a prince and then she becomes a princess and stuff like that. I think this really affected our views of women in society, as in how they're supposed to act, how they're supposed to look, and how they're always portrayed in a very helpless way, or they're weak in some sense. And I think Belle just really set a good role model image for me, because she wasn't just pretty, because she was really smart and really independent, and I think she just showed girls that it's okay to be a little weird or odd sometimes.